Take a breath, sit down before I start talking. Maybe drink some water. People have been known to feel faint when I start talking to them, let alone leaving a voicemail. But it is indeed I, Malcolm Monahan, CEO extraordinaire of Extreme Containment Security Incorporated. I have come to you through the magic of phone waves to tell you some great news. You're hired. Now you may be wondering what the CEO of a billionaire titan in the cybersecurity industry is doing calling a recent grad of, what school was it? Never mind, not important. The important thing is that I like the cut of your jib, kid. Your resume could have been better, but I hire on potential. My gut's never been wrong before. The folks down in HR have sent you an email with all the information. Be there Monday morning, bright and early.
Hi there! On behalf of Mr. Monaghan and the rest of our staff, welcome to the XLC. That's the short version of the Extreme Containment Security Learning Center. We're beyond excited to have you here as the first subject in our experimental new blended learning style. I'll be here the whole way, guiding you onward to further knowledge. In fact, I'm your knowledge acquiring research assistant, but you can call me Kara for short. When you're ready, head downstairs through the first learning center and find the simulator. Excelsior! You might also be wondering what the simulator is exactly. Forgot about that, I think. But I can tell you now. It's this cool computer that was designed to mimic what you'll actually be using outside training. So exciting! Again, there's one more thing you need. See that radio sitting on that specially designed designer stool over there? Yeah? Go pick it up. There's a very cool girl waiting on the other end. There are actually 3 levels of SOC analyst. Talk about opportunity for career growth, right? The first level is you, at least for now, the analyzer. You'll find threats and report on them to the upper levels, the absolute foundation of it all. The next level is the responder. As you can probably assume, they respond to the threat in question. They deal with fixing the damage of the problems level 1 finds. Very important work. Level 3 are the hunters, and their work is non-stop excitement. They take the initiative and find weaknesses that the designers may not have considered. They also work to mitigate the highest level of incidents. The real bad stuff. All the levels do so much vital work. They are all one chain, and without any one part of that chain, it all falls apart. You might think your job is not as important as level 2 and 3, but it is. Don't give up.
Hey, nice to meet you, new blood. Name's Emma. Sorry you gotta put up with Kara. She can be a handful.
No worry, no offense taken.
Anyway, I'm here to basically manage your experience. Kara's fine, but she's still learning. We still need a human touch. For now. Get on the simulator and check everything out. Your first job is just logging in and seeing all of your wonderful tools. Then that's where the fun begins.
This is the simulator desktop. As you can probably tell, it's based on a real computer. Well, I guess technically it is a real computer. You probably know what I mean. Anyway, click on the XC button to launch our program. As our lovely welcome message says, you'll receive your login information when you finish all of your lessons with me. Click on the training button to continue. Welcome to the home screen. If you ever get lost as to what to do, press the escape key to view your current objectives. Try it out. I leave it to you from here. I believe in you.
Great job in there. You're definitely going to be dealing with a lot in this job. Luckily for you, Kara won't be there. So that's one stress off your back already.
You did so well in there! I'm making a note here. Huge success! Make your way up to the next floor and take the elevator up. See you there!
Hey, new blood, I bet you get this a lot, but do you just not talk all that much? I don't think you've made a single noise since you picked up the radio. Oh, I've got something for you. What's the downside of eating a clock? It's time consuming. Oh, wow, nothing? That one always kills. Tough crowd.
Welcome to the second floor. It is here we will deal with the concept of a Trojan horse. Sound familiar? Journey on, Alonzi. Our story starts at the end of the Trojan War. The Greek soldiers made the biggest wooden horse you've ever seen. They hid inside it and offered it up to the people of Troy in a last-ditch attempt to win the war. They took the city that very night. What a strategy! Speaking of giant wooden horses, what do you think? Pretty cool, right? This is where the dirty modern malware version comes from.
So, how are you liking all this, new blood? I think it's all a bit gaudy, personally, especially that horse. I was actually down there when they were building it. Do you know how long it takes to get that much wood up that many floors? A long time. But you know how Mr. Monaghan is. His money, his choices, right? Such a waste.
Like its wooden ancestor, our horse is often disguised as legitimate, helpful software to trick the user into clicking it. Then, they can get unrestrained access to a system. With it, they can delete important data, log data, or even ruin the performance of a system. There are also many types of Trojans: backdoor, exploit, downloader, and so many more. They can do a wide variety of different things. You can lose banking information or even worse, all of your user account information in your favorite online games. An absolute disaster. You've sunk 1,000 hours into that game and suddenly it's all gone. All that loot.
You know, that actually reminds me of when I was a kid, like 14 or 15 maybe. I got my first laptop. I know, sad, right? It took so long. Everyone else in my class had one. I was so behind. My parents were overprotective, to say the least. That's a whole other thing. But anyway, the first week I've got the darn thing, I ended up downloading this Trojan. It claimed to be the free version of a movie I was so excited for before it was in theaters. I was so excited that I immediately went to show my parents. I thought I was the smartest person out there for finding it. So stupid. But then I open it and it's just a gif of this stupid cartoon chicken. Some dumb hacker's idea of a joke, I guess. I closed the program and ran up to my room. I was already so embarrassed, and then the computer's performance tanks. Turns out it was deleting important files and corrupting others. So, long story short, your girl needed a new laptop. Well, it made me interested in this line of work, if nothing else.
Dr. Langerfeld, you have an unanswered message that's been sitting on your company phone for the past 42 minutes. Would you like me to tell them that you're busy at the moment?
Kara, please. We've talked about this. Stop checking our phones. It's weird. I know you're not reading the messages, but still, it's invasive.
Apologies, Dr. Langerfeld, but what if it's important?
Kara, drop it. I'll handle it when I get the chance, okay? I've got a lot of work going on right now. And please, just Emma is fine.
Okay, Emma.